Hello and welcome back to Rue's Life. I'm here in the polytunnel. It's fairly early in the morning. It is a little bit overcast, but what I wanted to show you today is it's harvest time. I've already been having some pickings off various things and I have been sharing those videos with you. Today I'm going to harvest some more of the beans, the Rondo Dwarf variety of bean, and I've actually just been picking those and having them raw in salads, and they're absolutely delicious. But I want to really have a good old harvest of those today, and I may even clear that bed so I can get something else into it, because there's still plenty we can be doing even this late in the season. The other things I've got here are these fabulous onions. So these are the ones that I've platted for use over the coming weeks and months. I still need to process the others, which will just be chopped and frozen, and they're all now just in a big basket ready, and that's something we'll be doing over the coming days. I've just had a little pick of some purple sprouting broccoli, which we'll eat today, and I've got a couple of these gorgeous beetroots. Let me take one out. These are the Chioggia variety, so they're the gorgeous stripy ones. So this one and the other one is double the size, and they're just delicious. I really enjoy them raw in salads, and they're so pretty. They taste so sweet and lovely. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving those beetroots. And fun fact, beetroot, either raw or roasted, so not boiled basically, is really, really good to help with muscle regeneration and muscles. So if you've got an injury or a tear, or you struggle with your muscles if you have muscle fatigue, which I do struggle with part of my chronic health conditions, beetroot is a real superfood. So get your beets in the ground. You can still grow some more, and beetroot are something I like to grow all year round, although I did have a couple of years off growing them, but I'm back into just loving beetroot and growing all different varieties. So here I am at the bean bed. I've got a trug, and what I want to do is start getting a load of these beautiful, as I say, I've already been, let me pull a couple off the plant for you. They're just gorgeous, and I've just been having those, as I say, chopped raw in salads. But I'm going to do a really big harvest today. I'll do a little investigate and see if it's worth keeping those plants in, but I'm going to strip a load of beans off. And in fact, just looking, there are still some flowers. So my thoughts were I was going to pull these up and get the beans off and pull the plants up, but I can still see that some of them are flowering. So I'm just going to get some beans off and leave those in, because we're going to get more beans in the future. So look at these fabulous beans, and there's still plenty more on the plants. I'm really, really thrilled with this harvest. It's actually getting really hot in here. Despite it being overcast, it's still quite muggy. And of course, with me watering as well, first thing this morning, there's quite a lot of humidity as well. I'll just have a little check for you and let you know what the temperatures are. So it's just over 20 degrees outside, but it's 28 degrees here in the polytunnel and really humid. So I'm going to give these beans a little rinse at the sink in the kitchen. I'll set some aside for salads. The rest I'm actually going to chop and freeze. So let me know in the comments below What are you harvesting at the moment? Have you grown this variety of bean before? They're a dwarf bean and the variety is Rondo. It's the first year that I've grown them and I'm absolutely thrilled with them. Compared to my other beans, which are doing okay, but with all these peculiar temperatures we've been having, you know, over 40 degrees, which here in the UK is really hot. You know, we normally sit around sort of 26 to 28 degrees, you know, up to 30 occasionally, but, you know, 40, 42 degrees. And here in the polytunnel, it was absolutely stifling. And it has had an effect on some of my plants. Particularly, you know, these runner beans, but they're coming and they're actually starting to come into flower again, so I think they're just going to come later in the season. But these dwarf beans seem to have absolutely loved it. So as I say, let me know in the comments below what beans you're growing this year, and have you been eating any yet, or have you got plenty ready to harvest? So thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all again soon.